Hey guys. So hey everyone, I'm Clever Balloon and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. So today I wanted to tell you guys some of my plans, because basically I was thinking we should do a really big base this time. Compared to last time we did the meteor, I think we should do like a giant base. So here's my plan. In case you guys haven't noticed, we have a lot of land. Like a lot. So my plan was, we should build a giant castle, just over like all of it, like humongous, just everywhere. I think it'd be really cool, just a giant castle. And then, because the castle's so big, I can spend a ton of time on stream doing it. And then as soon as we get that working, I can start streaming. And yeah, that'll be a ton of fun. But Wizard, you want to know the one thing we need to make a castle? The one thing. A tent. Every castle has a tent. Okay, they don't, but ours will. We need a tent. So that is what we're going to do today, is we're going to make a tent as a starter base, and it's going to be super fun. So we need to start gathering materials. We'll be back in 1 second. So I'm thinking that we should base it with a tent like right here, that we can have it right in front of the campfire, in front of the river and everything. But first we definitely need food, so I'm going to make a little berry farm over here. Nothing fancy, just, something small to start with. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then I should just make like a couple of rows of this. I think I can make like 4. Hey, Wizard. And actually, this should produce a fair amount of food. We'll make more fish and stuff in the future, but yeah, it should actually work pretty well. There we go. And there we go. Now let's make a little sign. Just because, why not? Oh, careful. They hurt. Cool. So my plan is to do the tent kind of like a 7x9 kind of thing. I want to make it curved and have like these wood frames and then maybe some wool in between. But in order to do the wool, we do need to get a sheep farm going. I'm thinking probably blue or something like that. But anyway, the supports work like this. And there is actually that abandoned village over there, which already has some farm plots. So I'm thinking I'm just going to go over there and then just start farming some wheat. And then we'll start getting some sheep and actually make a farm. Probably like make like some kind of like little corral thing right here. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And I can just break all this. These new villager places, or not villager places, villages, they look so much better, just all the places where you can plant stuff, and just everything looks nicer. And also all this, like, the water textures and stuff is why I wanted to build this, my house actually here, just everything looks so much nicer. But yeah, we'll just wait for this to grow, and we'll start making a sheep farm. And the berry farm's actually looking really good, they're almost done. But yeah, let's go actually build a sheep pen. Got kind of area laid out right here. So let's see, so if I go 4 ends, 1, 2, 3, 4, place a block, 1, 2, 3, 4, place a block. Then I'm thinking something kind of like this, like a little arch, is just like a door, and then I'll actually make a fence around it. Yeah, something like this should work. Yeah. Let's do those blocks. Then I can just do fences around the whole thing, and then I'll texture the dirt in the inside afterwards. Okay, and I also really need to light all this up. Also, the wheat's going good too. As soon as we get enough of it, I'll start bringing sheep in, and then we'll have to go mine for some lapis to make the blue sheep, and then yeah. Then we start getting some blue wool and actually make the tent. And nice. We've caught a wizard. Okay, so I found some sheep, and now I can go put them in the pen. And Wizard's currently off finding some lapis dye, so we can dye them blue to get the wool for the tent. Oh, which way am I going? Over here? Oh, I'm stuck in the bush. You might be stuck in the bush. I think I have a lead. Yeah, I do have a lead. Okay. I love the lead physics. Like, they're actually, like, I don't know, they actually do stuff. Okay. Then just in here. And nice. We can actually start the real sheep farm. Okay, so Wizard got some lapis, and now we have tons of blue sheep. It's awesome. Oops, I did not mean to place that. Let me get that quick. And okay, nice. So we have tons of blue sheep. We're on our way to have enough wool to build the tent. And yeah, so it's just gonna take a while just to breed all these sheep up and get enough. For now, I'm just gonna get a label. I want to label a bunch of stuff this this time we play. I don't know, I just like it, just having little symbols everywhere for the stuff. And also I'm gonna get a barrel just to store all the wool in. And I've completely ran out of food, so time to harvest some berries. Ah, this is perfect. There's so many of them too. Oops, I'm getting stuck. I don't think shears do anything extra, but I just need to use something in my hand. This is such a slow process, actually. I need to space these out a lot more. Okay, great. Actually, yeah, they got a ton of food. Awesome. Okay, so I got a basic frame of the tent done, so now we can actually start building. So Wizard's gonna do the floor while I do the walls, since we got tons of wool now. So he's gonna actually use some oak logs and basically trim them for the floor. I want to use those new blocks, and I'm just gonna use some yeah, some wool. And if I remember my design correctly, it should go something like this. Then it's gonna curve like a tent. And yeah, let's place this like this, and it should cover and make a cool circular shape. Oh yeah, this is gonna look cool. I want it to be, I mean, honestly, I think my first base, the starter base, the truck last season, that was a little bit bigger, but I think this is more like condensed, kind of like it's a big open area rather than a bunch of big open areas. Oh yeah, it's gonna look cool. Oh yeah, and you can break this block. Oops. Nice. I should have just enough wool. Yeah, we definitely need a starter base, though we can't just go straight into the castle because we're going to need a lot of resources to make the castle. Oh, this is looking so good. Yeah, it's turning awesome. And there we go. That's the main thing of it. Except I'm actually going to do a back wall. I have a piece of glass for that. I'm going to do like this. I'm just going to trim just this wall. Yeah, this looks so good. And there. And a piece there. Go down 2. These are just going to be some little like structural frames, kind of. Do this on the ground. That. And then finally, I want to make some kind. I think I'm actually going to make a. Oop, fire. That scared me. I thought he was hitting me. Then I'm going to make, I think, a lantern. How do I make these? I think it's like this. And then I do a torch. Might be less torches or less iron. Oh no, that's it. Nice. Okay, and nice. Okay, so I think we're just gonna add some like crafting tables and furnaces and stuff. We'll be back in 1 second. Yeah, this place is starting to look really good though. I'm really liking this. Just like the whole design, everything spread out. We have the sheep farm, then we have the berry farm, then we have the tent and the campfire. It's awesome. And yeah, so I got some furnaces. I got a. Oh, is he okay? He's okay. So a smoker, a blast furnace, and then actually I'm gonna switch them. Gonna put the regular furnaces here. So the smoker will actually cook foods faster, and the blast furnace cooks ores faster, but it gives you less experience. Oops. Oh, there's like an invisible wandering trader here. Here, move. Okay. Okay, fine. Attack. Sorry, man. Okay, he's gone. And nice. There's the furnaces. I might make like a little. Actually, do I have anything left? I don't. I was gonna make a little chimney kind of thing there. Anyway, for now, I'll do that, and then I'll do. I want to do my bed like here. Let's see. So if these 2 spaces open, I'll do just like 3 crafting tables all in a row right here. And yeah, now I'll make some chests. Okay, now I actually have the chests, and I actually have a bed. So just gonna put a bed here. Set my spawn. There we go. And then 4 chests. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna sprays that a little. I'll put like a bookshelf here so I can make it look a little bit nicer. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There and there. Nice. And then I have a little chimney for this one. Cool. And like I always say, the best way to improve any build is just to add leaves. So I'm just gonna do that. Actually, I like this side. This side looks nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna do something a little bit like this with the leaves kind of draped over the side of it. It just adds a little bit more texture to the build. Like that, yeah. I'll add a little bit over here. Like one up here. I need to put some torches up here too. Yeah, this is looking awesome. yeah, like this. We're gonna do a couple little modifications, but it's looking really good for now. Hey guys, it's the next day. So basically I had the flower pot here. Oop, get stuck in there. We cleared up a couple trees, made they look a little bit nicer, and we added some torches. And basically we're still kind of trying to figure out where we're gonna actually start the castle. I'm thinking we're probably just gonna start with like the main castle door and put that somewhere here in the forest towards the front of it. But we actually have no idea where that is. We don't have any way to get perspective. So I had an idea. Right now we're actually gonna build like a forest watchtower kind of thing. So I think we're gonna do it right here, this little small one, just so we can go up into the sky and kind of like look around and stuff. And yeah, I think that'll be really good. So Wizard, come over here real quick. Oh, here you go. So take these 2 stacks of logs. I think we're gonna go up about 64. Let me find a little area to start. I think we should start like, let's see. So if I do like this, that, and that. Oh, back up a little bit, please. Thank you. Okay, so let's try going up like 32 first, and then we'll like see if we need to go up higher, because we might go 64. And yeah, let's get to it. And now we're up here, and we'll do the other 2. Actually, first though. Oh no, I didn't have food. Okay, I'm good. Yeah, that looks really cool. Cool, so this is done. Wizard kind of fell, but I think we're just gonna do something simple like this, like make like a little platform. And then we'll do like a staircase that winds up the center, and maybe we can do like fences along the walls, and that'll kind of like seal it off. Just look kind of like a structure, but not so much like a solid thing. And yeah, and we'll like fence this off and stuff, and this should be perfect just for looking around and seeing where we need to start. It seems like for the most part, this seems like kind of the back of the area, and most of the spot kind of originates around that kind of area. So we'll probably flatten most of these hills out and do the entrance around here. Or we'll do the entrance around that side after flattening most of the hills out too. But you know, we'll see. So wait, is the water this way? Yes, it is. Okay. So we're going to start working on a staircase somewhere like in the center kind of. And then we'll probably also do some kind of like fences up the side. And this should look really cool. And so if we use some stairs, something along the lines of I think like this. So we do like some inverted stairs. Then it goes up. Then we do a block. Then we repeat. This should look good and progress fast enough that we should be able to get up to the top. Yeah, then I'm thinking, because I think it's like 45 tall now, maybe about like every 7 blocks we can do some kind of like, I don't actually know, like maybe some kind of like beams across kind of like this, just add some variety into it, and then we'll do fences down the entire top to bottom. But we'll figure that out in a second, how tall it'll actually be. But for now, yeah, we're just going to continue doing this, and we're going to get to the top. So I put one of the beams up, and that looks like a good height for us to just continue this all the way up. And there's something I want to try, because basically through the center we can fall down. It makes it a lot easier to get down than doing the whole spiral thing. And there's something I saw online I do want to try. So apparently if we get water, let me make a chest. If I'm right, we should be able to saturate the chest at the bottom and make like a 1 pixel tall water pool that still catches us. So I think if we do it like right at the edge. Okay. That looks pretty good actually. So now we should be able to go to the top and take no damage, I think. Let me see. That didn't work. Okay. I think I'm just gonna try like a half slab or something. I do want a way to reduce the fall damage though. Just like this. Okay. I guess that only works in PC version. Or in Java version. Okay, so now... Okay, great. That'll work. So here we go. We finished all the stairs, and now we just need to pretty much add a fence up here and a fence down the walls. 4 walls, I guess, so you can kind of see through it. And yeah, the viewing height's perfect, and we had a little diving board, because why not? But you can see it right there, and we added all the structures and everything. Oh, he died. Oops. Well, yeah, super fun diving board, though. So we're just going to do these fences up and down the sides. It's going to look great. So we're thinking like something like... For the door, we're gonna just do like this kind of. Yep, and then we'll just continue like this. Except with a lot more fences, we're gonna have to mine a lot of wood, or chop down a lot of wood. And it is finished. Let's take a look. So many stairs. Okay, so we're back at the top, and I'm still trying to look for a location for the piece of the castle we're gonna build. And I'm thinking for the most part, I should do it like the main castle facing in this direction and have the main door somewhere around this kind of area. It's actually closer than I thought it'd be, but I think that should work pretty well. And yeah, I think that'll work. But for now, there is one thing we need for tomorrow, and that is actually honey. We need honey blocks for something we're going to build tomorrow. So right now we're actually going to go out and look for some honey, which is why I have some campfires and some shears. And we're going to actually try to make, if I go down here, we're going to try to make a little building kind of to have a bunch of beehives and stuff like that. And I'm trying, I want to try to do kind of like a diagonal building. I'm thinking of something like, nothing crazy, but let's see. I'm trying to make it like slanted diagonal almost. It's pretty hard to do, but it'll look pretty good. And it's pretty small, so it shouldn't be too difficult to do. But yeah, we're gonna take a stab at that. And so how I like to do these diagonal builds is basically I do 2 layers. Usually I have like a back and a front. And you do one that's 1 block higher than the other. And I like to kind of trace it like I do like 2 blocks, then 2 blocks, then 2 blocks. And then I do that again, but I can just do more like 2, 2, 2, 2. And then you kind of have to make sure it makes like some kind of rectangle shape. And after that, for the roof, I kind of just trace perfectly around. So if you see these blocks in the ground, it will perfectly border them all like this kind of. And then you just do the same for this place over here, except you do it at a different height. And then you kind of make like a layer that links up between them, and it should look pretty good. And then basically I just added a little stair kind of trim here, and then you just bridge the 2 layers together. And you follow the same pattern down below, and yeah, you get kind of like a rectangular slanted diagonal roof kind of thing. That's not a very official name for it, but you know. Let's clean this up a little bit, and then we can start moving some, I think they're called bee apiaries or something like that. They're like kind of artificial beehives that we can build under here, and we have to like lure bees into them with leads. And that's what we're gonna go look for right now, because we need to find some honeycomb. Okay guys, finally, it took absolutely forever. I finally found a beehive though. I had to travel so far from home. So there's a couple bees here, and I've only found one. So apparently if I put a campfire under it, it should make them passive and they won't attack me and stuff. And currently I need honeycombs that do shears on it, but I do have to wait until the hive actually fills up. And once I get some honeycomb, I can actually bring some of them home on like a lead or something. Okay, so the bees have been going back and forth. I think it's filled up. It's full, so it should look good and nice. I get some honeycomb, and they don't attack me. Cool. That should be enough to make 1. I want to get enough for 2 hives, I think, and then I'm gonna try to bring some of the bees back, and that should work out pretty well. Okay, so I went out and tried to get some bees. I couldn't actually get them back, but I did get some honeycomb. So thankfully I made 2 beehives. So I think we're just gonna do it down here. So just some campfires, because the smoke makes it so the bees don't attack. And then basically I should be able to do something like this. Just put 2 of the hives there, and then we'll fill in the rest of the hives later. And yeah, to make sure the smoke doesn't get the bees or anything, or the fire, we just do this and I'll cover up the smoke, make it look a lot nicer. And then when we get bees, we'll put like flowers out here and stuff like that, so we can get honey from it. And there we go, yeah. So I'm gonna go out and look for some more bees, and I'll meet you there. Okay, so I think this is actually one of the first bees that escaped. I was just going through the water looking for some kind of bee's nest or a forest or something, and I found it flying away, so hopefully I can get this one back. Okay, so on my way home, I was starting to get really lost. There I see it, the tower. It's so useful for actually like finding home if I get close to it, because I can just see that anywhere. Okay, we are finally back. So now I believe if I put some flowers around here, and I like put the bee here, he should move in. Oh yep, he moved in. He just flew straight in. So I got the lead back. Okay, so put some flowers. Now this should be claimed as his home, and he shouldn't fly away, I don't think. And yeah, I only have 1, so I need to get more to breed, but at least this is enough to make honey for the next episode. So I'm gonna wait a little bit until I can get some honey, and I'll show it to you then. So here you go, he just flew out, and then he should like, yeah, go on the flower and pollinate and go straight back in. So yeah, I think we've officially like claimed this bee, and he shouldn't fly off. He should just hang in this area, so we don't need any kind of like walls or fences. And as soon as we get more, they should all just kind of stay in this area, and we should have pretty much an infinite supply of honey. It just can take a long time, but yeah, we need honey blocks for like in the next episode, which is a surprise, and it's gonna be super fun, so make sure you check it out. But I'm just gonna wait a couple seconds until I can actually get some honey blocks and show them off. Okay, it took forever, but finally there's actually honey, so I should be able to use these shears, and I shouldn't get attacked by the bee. Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. Nice. So now I have honeycomb, and now I can make more. And yeah, I should just continually keep going, and if I want to make it faster, I'll just get more bees. For now, though, I'm just gonna do this, just mark the area. I'm gonna try to make 2 more hives and get a honey block before I go. And yeah, should be good. But everyone, let me know if you like this new style of video making I'm trying. Like for instance, instead of just like skipping through this whole build and just showing at the end, or just building the entire thing in one clip, I'm kind of liking to do, I guess, the segmented videoing, like where I'm going between the steps of me building it. And I feel like that way it's not like taking tons of time for you guys to watch and stuff like that, but also it's not skipping through everything. And also let me know how you like everything else, like, I don't know, just the style of recording, like the music, because for the music I could do the stuff I'm doing now, or I could just switch to this. Very original. Yeah. Okay everyone, it has been forever, but finally I actually have bees. So we bred up a ton of them, they're everywhere, they're all producing honey, and there's smoke underneath here, so it protects, I guess, us, because they won't attack. So now I can just do this, 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 and this, and get 4 pieces of honey. Which we could drink this, or we could craft it up into a honey block. Also, when you get on top, you can't jump or anything, and it's bounced like a slime block, I think. Let me test it. Let me get on the roof. Whee! Oh, that was a letdown. Yeah, though, so we have this ready for the next episode, and we're going to have a big surprise we're going to do with a bunch of these. But thankfully, we're not going to run out of any bees anytime soon or any honey. This video has been delayed like several days just because we've been trying to get bees forever because they're so far away and so hard to transport. But yeah, we finally have it. So that, guys, I think that's the end of this episode. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe. It means so much to us. It's awesome. Please subscribe. And hit the like button if you did like the video, because we also like when you do that. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.